Hey, what's up Aquamigos? How are you guys doing today? If you're new here, my name's Tobias and welcome to my YouTube channel. So check it out guys, for a while I've been wanting to do an update on my pool pond fish, but to be completely honest guys, I've kind of been neglecting the pool pond because I've been working so much on the new koi pond. I've kind of been neglecting the pool pond. As you can see, the water's pretty green, but let me do my best right now to try to give you guys a good look at the fish. They'll all come over here when I start feeding them. My loach is around here somewhere. I just saw him a second ago. Oh, here he is, yes. So anyways guys, I got my sump pump out here. I'm going to try to do a partial water change, and then I'm going to go into one of my 2 trash can filters and clean out some of the biomedia in there. And of course I'm going to add new water to the pond, and hopefully over time I'll start to get this green water to clear up. And after that, of course, I'll get started doing some more work to the new koi pond. This is kind of where we left off last time. We got this hole right here. We got that tunnel. I started digging that tunnel down there with that trench. Okay guys, so what I'm doing over here is I'm getting this little sump pump and I'm putting it down inside the pool pond, and I have that sump pump attached to just a regular garden hose, and I'm going to use that to fill up my mini pond with pond water because that's what I'm going to use to rinse out my biomedia inside one of my trash can filters. I don't want to use tap water because the tap water has chlorine in it, and that will kill the beneficial bacteria on the lava rocks inside my trash can filter. And I also took the pond pump out of my pool pond and put that in the mini pond as well, because the water that's inside my trash can filter is all going to start flowing out of that pond pump, kind of like a siphon. And I don't want the water from the filter to end up inside the pool pond again. I then went and got my sump pump and started pumping some of the water out of the mini pond because it was going to overflow. So I watered some of the plants with that water. I'm only going to be cleaning the filter media inside one of the 2 trash cans. I'll do the second trash can another day because I don't want to risk crashing the cycle of my filter. I then went and reconnected the garden hose to the tap so I could hose out the inside of the trash can filter. And I'm not worried about the chlorine in the tap water during this part because I already removed my biomedia, and I'm going to pump all of this tap water out again with the sump pump. So right here, I'm connecting the hose back to the sump pump, and I'm going to go ahead and put that inside the trash can filter. The second trash can is untouched. I did not pour any water into that trash can. The only trash can we're working on is the one that's higher up. And as you can see, the water is getting pumped out and I'm watering the plants with it. I went ahead and put a little bit of dechlorinator in there as well, just in case there was any chlorine left over. I then went ahead and put the filter media back inside the trash can and pumped all the water outside of the mini pond. Then I could go ahead and put my pond pump back inside the pool pond and plug it back in and get that filter flowing again. I then decided it would be a good idea to clean out my filter pump fountain. So here I am, I'm just taking that out of the pool pond and I'm putting it inside the mini pond as well. And I'm just going to go ahead and open that up and clean out the filter media inside. This filter pump actually also has a UV light inside, but the bulb must have went out. And I think that's part of the reason that my pool pond got so murky. And then I did the same thing. I put my sump pump into the pool pond and hosed off all the filter media with water from the pond. And I reassembled the pump filter and I put it back in the pool pond. And then I decided to pump out some more water from the pool pond so I could do kind of a partial water change. I'm not 100% sure how many gallons I pumped out altogether, but it looks like the water level probably went down about 4 inches. And then of course it was time to fill up the pool pond again. And of course I'm putting the tap water into the mini pond first, I'm dechlorinating it, and then I'm pumping it into the pool pond. Okay guys, so right now I'm filling up the pond. I'm not really sure how long this is going to take, but nonetheless it needs to be done, and I'm hoping that after I complete this regimen, you know, maybe a couple times over the next month or so, hopefully that water will start to clear up. People have told me in the past to get like an inline dechlorinator, like I guess something that attaches to a garden hose. So maybe I'll look into that in the future. Alright guys, I didn't want to bore you too much with me filling up the pond, but I finished. Hopefully if I start doing that kind of on a more regular basis, hopefully we'll get that water clear again. But yeah, we still have a good amount of daylight left. Let's go ahead and get started and see what we can get done on the new koi pond build. And of course, guys, I brought out the hammer drill again. I know I rant and rave about this thing all the time, but it really is a huge help when it comes to digging in hard dirt. And yeah, I didn't make too much progress on the new pond today. I really did have to take some time to do some maintenance to that pool pond because I have kind of been neglecting it over the past few months. I know that a lot of people say that murky pond water isn't really bad for fish, and I think I do agree with that. As long as your water parameters are good, you know, it probably isn't bad for the fish. But I do think that the thing that is bad about it is that I can't really see what's going on at the bottom of the pond when it's that murky. Like, say if like a fish were to die and I just never saw it and it's just sitting at the bottom of the pond rotting, that would be a problem. Maybe if there's a bunch of like plant debris at the bottom of the pond, I wouldn't really see that either. So I think there are problems that come along with not being able to see through your water, and I think that can be an issue. But for the most part, I think it just doesn't look so nice. So yeah, it will be nice to try to get that water clear again. Alright, Aquamigos, so it's gonna be dark pretty soon, so I'm just gonna call it a day right here. But we are getting there. I'm going to continue digging tomorrow. The bottom drain that I ordered should be arriving at the end of this week, so hopefully I'll be able to start installing that next week. I just need to finish getting that dug out. And of course, guys, like always, I have some shout outs for the Aquamigos. I have a shout out for Twisted Koi, Ramon Santana, Seabreeze, Luis De Silva, Sleepy Girl ZZZ, Tim's and Liam's Koi Reptiles, Turtles and Fishies, Marie Sainanjad, Daniel Azevedo, Raul Campa, La Habra Heights Mondo Koi Club, and finally a new Aquamigo, Elise D. Thank you guys so much for being Aquamigos. I really appreciate it. If any of you guys watching this would like a shout out in my next video, all you have to do is go down in the comments below and comment something with the word Aquamigo in it. As usual, if you did like this video, it would really help me out if you went down there and gave this video a like. And if you'd like to see more of my pond build progress, make sure to hit that subscribe button and also that bell notifications button. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll go ahead and put my handle right here. It's at YT_Tobias, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace.